When someone passes away, the people left behind, they don't always agree. Sometimes a will doesn't look right. Sometimes money goes missing. Sometimes the person in charge of the estate is the problem. And when those disputes cannot be worked out, they end up in court. That's estate litigation. I am Asthana at Southern Estate Lawyers. We're estate attorneys. We're also trial lawyers. And that combination is exactly what these cases require. Let me walk you through what you need to know. Here's a distinction most people never hear. Estate planning is the drafting of documents, wills, trusts, powers of attorney. Estate litigation is what happens when there is a legal dispute involving those documents or the administration of the estate or a trust. Many lawyers do one or the other. A lot of estate planning attorneys have never tried a case. And a lot of trial lawyers, they don't know how estate planning or such instruments work. These cases require lawyers that can handle both. Estate disputes take a few common forms. Will contests, where someone challenges whether a will is valid or not. Trust disputes over how a trust is administered, managed, or interpreted. Breach of fiduciary duty, when an executor or trustee mishandles the estate or trust. Undue influence, when someone pressures a vulnerable person into changing their plan. Dispute among beneficiaries over what a document actually means, and fights over who should serve as guardian or conservator. Two things decide whether you even have a case. First is standing. In Alabama, only an interested person can bring these claims. Someone that is named in the document or someone that would inherit if the document was not in place, such as an heir under intestacy or a prior plan. Second is timing. The deadlines in an estate case are short. For example, once a will is admitted into probate, the window to contest it in Alabama is limited, typically measured in months, not years. You miss the deadline, even the strongest of cases in this world will not be heard. That's why the first move is to always talk to a lawyer quickly. One of the hardest situations is where you suspect that someone took from the estate, a caregiver, an executor, even a family member. Here's the honest reality. In most cases, this is a civil matter, meaning the remedy is through the courts, not law enforcement. But Alabama law gives you some real tools. A court may enter an order requiring the return of improperly taken assets, remove a fiduciary from their role, and in serious cases, award punitive damages. And if an elderly person is exploited, Alabama's criminal statutes on elder exploitation may also apply. And if the person that you suspect is still in control of the estate, still writing checks, still managing the assets, time matters even more. Courts can step into freezing assets or require a comprehensive full accounting of every step this person has taken. This can all happen while the case is still pending. If you wait, it gives the wrongdoer more time to continue these actions. If you've never been through litigation, the process can be intimidating. Here's the shape of it. It starts with investigation, gathering records, facts, witnesses. Then a complaint is filed and the other side responds. Next is discovery, where each side obtains and exchanges evidence. That's where the real strength of a case becomes clear. Then, in most cases, mediation. Many estate disputes are resolved in mediation or they settle before reaching a trial. And if it comes to that, the lawyer representing you matters. As Southern Estate Lawyers, we have taken these types of cases to trial in Alabama courtrooms, in front of Alabama judges and Alabama juries. A question we get early is, what does a case like this cost? The honest answer is that it depends. The cost turns on a few things. How complex the estate is, how many parties are involved, how hard the other side chooses to fight, and whether the case settles through mediation or goes all the way to trial. Estate litigation can be financially unpredictable, so we offer flexible fee arrangements. Depending on your case, we may work on a retainer with the remainder on a contingency, an hourly retainer, or in some cases, a full contingency fee arrangement. We talk you through all of this right at the start so you know exactly what to expect before you commit to anything. Let me address a few more questions that we hear all the time. First, and the big one, who pays for the attorney fees? Usually, if you are a beneficiary who is challenging a will or an executor's conduct, you pay your own attorney. If you, however, are defending your conduct as a trustee or executor of the estate in good faith, in those situations, it's likely the estate or the trust that pays for the attorney fees. The second question we get is, how long does this take? It can take 12 months to 2 years or longer to resolve a contested estate case. How hard the other side fights has a lot to do with the length of the case. Third question is, will my case go to court? Which typically people are asking if this case will go to trial. The answer is often no. Most estate cases are resolved with a settlement or a mediation, often before trial. But when it comes to both, the length of your case and whether your case gets pushed all the way to trial really comes down to the attorney representing you. If your attorney has a demonstrated successful trial record, chances are your case will resolve faster without ever having to go to trial. And for more money. In Alabama, these types of cases may be handled in probate courts, circuit courts, or both, depending on the type of claim or procedure used. A matter may start in the probate court and, in certain cases, be transferred to or filed in circuit court as permitted by Alabama law. While Alabama law governs these proceedings statewide, local courts may have different practices, judges, and scheduling procedures. We've handled these cases in both courts across the state and have achieved outstanding results for our clients. As Southern estate lawyers, estate litigation is what we do best. We represent beneficiaries and heirs who believe they were wronged, and fiduciaries defending the job they were asked to do. We know that these cases come at a painful time, so we handle families with compassion, and when it comes to the courtroom, we are relentless. We have recovered substantial sums for clients in estate and trust disputes, and take pride in the fact that other attorneys trust us with their most complicated estate cases. We have offices in Mobile, Birmingham, and Foley, and we serve families across Alabama. If you're facing a dispute over an estate, don't wait. Many of the deadlines in these cases are short and they are strictly enforced. Call Southern Estate Lawyers for a free consultation. We will tell you where you stand, what your options are, and we look forward to working for you.